mean, you look at the bench today, phenomenal players. They are the best team. And listen, give Arsenal credit if they run them to the last day, but I just can't see anybody taking his tail off City.
Well, I'm starting today's vlog here because it's very topical at the moment. Co-op Live is the brand new state-of-the-art arena, which is part owned by City and is right outside the main Etihad, which is just down Joe Mercer Way down there. And it was due to be open tonight for an Olivia Rodrigo concert, and it's been cancelled because the place isn't finished yet. In fact, take that next week, which might have clashed with the semi-final of the Champions League had City got through, is also off. West Ham, last home game, City would have been playing West Ham at 4 o'clock, and there would have been a concert here, Barry Manilow in concert, and I believe that's being moved to the other arena as well. So whatever congestion problems there were going to be here for match days has gone away for this season at least, but it's certainly a big talking point among fans at the moment. So we'll ask a couple of fans about that and then get their vibe on this Wolves game. So let's see where we get to. Are you worried about going forward what the effect of your coming to and from the game is, and how will it affect you?
Yeah, we were talking about this, weren't we, on the way down, that we don't really know what's going to happen, because obviously Dad gets the buggy.
This buggy here, one of those, yeah.
And it's been an absolute godsend, but we don't know what's going to happen. We haven't been told whether we'll be allowed to use Blue Car Park, or whether we'll have to go to Orange, or how we're going to be treated, about how we're going to manage to keep. And it's kept you coming to the matches.
Yes.
How long have you been coming then, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, well, I'm 87 now.
Yeah. You started bringing me, our first season was 81. Dad used to take me to Bury when I was little, but Dad played for Bury, so we've been coming since 81. We park up by the gasometer, we park at the top, on this blue car park at the end, and then Dad can get straight on the buggy. And then up to this game, they took us all the way up to the top, but now because they put these barriers in place, they've changed the barriers,
right,
we can't get across, so now we've got to walk across. Dad gets on the buggy there and we'll take him up to the top.
Right.
So, but we just don't know what's going to happen next season.
It feels as if costs are going up, and if this Olivia Rodrigo concert, and Barry Manilow was due to be on for the West Ham game, I think that's been moved as well.
Yeah.
You'd have had a lot more difficulties, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yeah, well, they were talking about the buggies may not have been able to run. So we were really glad that it's been postponed, because we didn't know. Well, you wouldn't have been able to walk all the way up to where we go in at W from here.
Well, fingers crossed that it all works out.
Yeah.
They can't stop you coming.
Oh no.
We've got our ticket for next season, haven't we?
However, I must say that City have been marvellous.
Oh, they have. They've been brilliant.
And speaking of things that are not quite finished yet, although this is slightly further down the line, that's where we're up to at the moment, with the new extension of the North Stand here at the Etihad Stadium. Coming on well, isn't it? Arsenal have won 3-0. Where do you think City are in this title race then?
Still in it, definitely still in it. It's down to us now, but again, it's a home game against a team that I think we've been favourable against. I'm expecting goals. If you have a look at the goal, De Bruyne, was it 5 goals, 5 assists. Foden's on fire at the minute, and Haaland as well. So we've got goals in us.
Is he a deserved player of the year, Phil Foden, you think?
Yeah, definitely. I think if any sports writer has not voted for Foden, then he hasn't been watching football.
And do nerves come into it? You played football at the top level. When you get to this stage of a season, are you personally affected by nerves?
No, I think basically as a player you go out and you do what you've been doing through the week, and I think that's where Pep's has definitely is able to manage individuals but also manage the group and keep the focus.
We're getting near the finish line, but we've done it before, and every year we seem to be doing it. Well, they won it once when we were miles in front. So we're used to it, we're used to it, so we'll work at it and keep going. I think we've only one game to look at, and that is Tottenham. If we can get over these games at Tottenham, then we win it. If we don't, we rely on them. See, they won 3-0, didn't they, Arsenal? But it don't look as if it was all that good.
How do you feel about City's keepers? I mean, there's Edison and Ortega. You were a keeper, how good are they?
Well, they're both all right. Edison's done well for us, but Edison has never been injured, and he's worked his guts out for us. So he's done well. But Ortega's come in, he's done what he had to do, but he's made a name for himself now. He's made a name, and whether we can keep hold of him, that's two different things.
And I know it's been a sad week this week. We lost Ian Mellor, didn't we?
Yeah, it was tremendous. Tremendous with the Poland Players Association. He was a big influence in there. He worked hard for anybody. He's always got a smile for you. Everywhere you went, he got a smile for you. And let's be honest, he's a hell of a good footballer as well.
So it's a win today for him then, won't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think everybody wants him to win, but it'd be nice to see.
Yeah, should win today, hopefully, anyway. So, need the points, don't we? So.
With this being Wolves, have you got any mixed?
Nah, to be fair, if Wolves needed the points, I'd want to draw, but they're safe at now, so hopefully see you win.
Colin, what do you think today? I mean, it needs a brave heart today, doesn't it?
No, it's getting nearer the wire, isn't it? So, in all honesty, it's still in our hands. I still think it's up to us. Obviously, a 2-horse race now, and listening to about the Arsenal game coming into the game here on the radio, I just, I think we've got enough, more than enough. We've been over the course so many times now. I'm confident.
Have you been in a situation where you've had this pressure and do the nerves get to you?
Well, I've never been in this situation to win it for 4 times in a row, if that's what you're asking me. That's pretty unknown, with maybe exception of teams in the 90s. But you've only got to go and win your next game. If you go in and win your next game and take it to the next game, that's what you've got to do. Nothing more than that. That's all you can ask in the players.
It's just keeping the routine, keeping it normal, isn't it?
Well, that'll be for the manager to do. He's been through this as well so many times, and I just think I'm confident enough to think that we're capable, more than capable, of seeing it through. Even in a poorer season for City, because I think people generally would say it's been a poorer season, and but we're still the best. Don't forget that.
Your son's the mascot today.
Yep.
Are you nervous?
I'm excited for him. I'm not nervous, I'm very excited for him.
How does he become a mascot then? How does that work?
Through our good friend Eddie.
Oh, he's a good man, Eddie, isn't he?
Good friend Eddie that's got him in, yeah.
So do you think you are more nervous than your son?
Yeah, massively. He's just excited.
What do you expect to happen today? I mean, City are getting closer and closer to a title again, aren't they?
Here we are, yeah. I think we're going to win 3-0. I think we're going to win 3-0 today.
Is he lucky? What's he called, your lad?
Freddie Mitchinson.
So is Freddie a lucky mascot?
Oh yeah. Unlucky this morning when he lost his own cup final, but yeah, he's a lucky mascot today.
The main thing is today, is the man who's responsible, Eddie?
Oh dear.
How are you feeling now? It's very getting close to the end of this season and Arsenal winning.
To be honest, Ian, I'm thinking it's going to be tough. It is going to be tough, and if we do it, fair enough, but we just can't keep going to every end of the season and hoping that the results go that way. So what will be will be. Whatever happens, you're like me, you can't take the past away. So, hopefully we'll do it today, but let's see.
Just be grateful you still got your hair. I haven't.
Yeah, it's gone great.
Today, people have said about 3-0 and I'd agree with 3-0, but on past performances, you'd have to ask Mr. Kitson here of that sort of thing on past performances, because he has opinions of what we were like last week, and hopefully we don't carry that over to this week.
Well, I'll ask you, but I'll ask you a slightly different question. It's all right saying 3-0 today, but this isn't like a normal game. You're now in the squeaky bum part of the season. Does that make a difference, do you think?
Yeah, I think City seem to play better when they're playing every other day. I think when you get like a week in between, like last week's performance was shocking again for City. I think we're better. We can keep the momentum up when we've had a week's break and we come today, because Wolves won't be an easy turnover. They'll come for a result as well. So I'll go for a 1-0 victory. That'll do me.
Yeah, any result.
Any result.
Are you nervous?
No, not too bad. Yeah, I'm sticking with a 3-0. fairly confident with the home form that we'll do a good job.
You're going into the cup final, so
yeah,
could be a double yet, couldn't it?
Oh yeah, hopefully, yeah. Again, we've beat United twice, a third time on form we should be able to beat them again, I think. Hopefully it'll be a good win at Wembley in a few weeks' time.
Confident today, 4-0.
What makes you so confident?
Because we've been there, done it, know how to achieve it. It's just like, it's that sort of business end of the season now. Pep knows what to do and the team knows what to do, and I think we can just do it.
The fact that Wolves beat us earlier in the season has no bearing?
Well, no, because like I say, one of their players should have been sent off and he scored the winner. So it's just little things like that can make a difference. But I think now City know Arsenal look unbeatable. We've got to win all our games. I think we can do it. We've got a team to do it.
Are you two father and son?
Yes.
Yeah, we are.
Can you imagine that when he was little and you were, taking him to games or whatever and watching City have all the ups and downs that they had, that you would now come to games, because I'm assuming you're confident as well, not expecting to win, but very confident, relaxed about winning?
Well, I'll be relaxed when the first goal goes in. I'm always nervous before the first goes in. Well, I've been to Wembley with Neil. Said, do you fancy something to eat? No, I can't. I'm too nervous. So.
And now you have a 3-course meal when you're there.
Yeah, and then mid-game we have a sandwich.
Well, listen, enjoy the game.
Yeah.
Let's hope it's another success.
Cheers, Ian.
Cheers.
Take care, pal.
Bye.
Footballing masterpiece and a penalty masterclass.
Is it all down to Haaland then?
No, it's all down to Kovacic. He's the secret weapon.
First half, Manchester City turned up, Wolves haven't. I think Man City for 45 minutes, for 35 minutes, just dominated the game. Could have added to the total quite easily, 3-0, could have been more. Wolves have had one half decent attack, if that. I think they came here, the body language, when they ran out for the kick-off, you could see the body language of Wolves didn't look very confident. And Man City, we know, are a great side, simple as that. I think they could see it as well. And for the first 20 minutes, they just pushed them back. All right, Haaland's got 3. He's an out-and-out goal scorer, the lad. I never talk about his link-up play or his approach play or his technique or whatever. He's a goal scorer, simple as that. The second goal, the header, the jump is amazing. He's a confident lad. He'll take the next pen and the next pen and the next, and maybe he misses them. He's just an out-and-out goal scorer, and he's hard to play against. Kevin De Bruyne, Foden, always looking threatening. I mean, it's just been one way of traffic. And if you're a Wolves now talking in the change room, their manager will be saying it's damage limitation. Yeah, you better roll your sleeves up. 3-0 doesn't look too bad. 6 or 7 looks horrendous.
Does it feel like City's title to lose now?
Oh, most definitely. I would say that from the first game of the season. Give Arsenal credit, they're sticking away, they're going at it. City have got games which, let's be honest, are very winnable. I know Tottenham can be a tricky game, Fulham can be tricky at Craven Cottage. Tottenham definitely can be tricky. But I just cannot see Man City in the squad. I mean, you look at the bench today, phenomenal players. They are the best team. And listen, give Arsenal credit if they run them to the last day, but I just cannot see anybody taking this title off City.
I thought they were top class today. I was hoping they might get one more or something, but they all played the bit, and I don't know how Haaland got man of the match. Just because he scored 4 goals, I don't understand that. No, they all played well, very well. 3 more to go.
When they play like that, it's hard. When they play like that, it's hard to win.
Yeah. Come on, the Blues. Right. Nice to meet you.
What a brilliant win. Really pleased with it.
Really good.
So yeah, I mean, just hope we do it now. We're in our hands still, isn't it?
Do you think there's any doubt that City will do it?
There's always a bit of a doubt, isn't there? But I think we will. Yeah, I'm confident now.
That, you can't have any doubt.
No, absolutely, yeah. But you just don't know, do you? Spurs is always a bit of a difficult one, so we'll see how we go down there. I'm confident we'll do it now, yeah.
Well, the man did the job today, and do you know what? Credit to Erling, because he's doing things today that those that have been critical of him have demanded of him, and credit to him, credit where it's due. I know Pep's defended him, and I know that he has come out and said I'll get better, but what he's done is clearly, and he's gone back to the drawing board and even evaluated his unbelievable goal scoring feats and gone, where can I do more, where can I affect the game more, where can I help out my teammates more. Occupying defenders is brilliant, but when you're not pressing as intensely as everybody else, when you're not working as hard, are you going to get the results? Are you going to get the 3s and 4s and not the 1s that you're now currently getting in the games where you can really make a difference and get about? I said he made Evans look like Maldini when we played against Man United. Today, he put it on the Wolves centre half. You know, he was sprinting into space, he was running the channels, he was coming short for the ball, he was offering an angle, he was offering a bounce pass. Even if he didn't get the ball, the fact he was occupying defenders, but he was moving into space at pace, it was much more dynamic from him. And if he continues in that vein of form, I'll be a lot more pleased watching him. So credit where it's due. Miles better this afternoon. I want to see it more and more now. But it's not a case of he's proved you wrong. What I said at the time and what I said then, I maintain. But that was Miles better, and credit where it's due. Well done, Erling, on the 4 goals.
Really good. Really enjoyed it. I thought Guardiola, absolutely brilliant.
Was unreal. Yeah, I really enjoy watching him at the moment.
Guardiola's becoming a bit of a star, isn't he?
Yeah, and Kovacic as well.
If Haaland hadn't scored all the goals, I think he'd have got man of the match. Well, my mate said Kovacic and I said Guardiola. But then if you score 4 goals, you're going to get man of the match, aren't you?
Do you feel relaxed now about the title race?
Yeah, I think win the rest of our games, and I feel confident that we will do so. I think everybody wants to do it, all the team want to do it, they'll do it together. So
you're not worried about Fulham or Tottenham?
I mean, there won't be easy games, but I think we'll win. I think we'll get there in the end. Yeah, as a team. So yeah.
Thought it'd be a hard game actually, but it turned out quite easy. They give us a lot of space, and when Haaland gets space, he scores. Simple as. If you don't give him any space, he struggles. But I thought it was a pretty easy game all the way through. Not a problem. I thought this end of the season, it'd be getting harder and harder, but it just seemed to be getting easier.
So that mean you dead confident about Spurs and Fulham, because they're the next 2 now, aren't they?
I'm confident about Fulham, but I never am confident about Spurs away. Never. But we've scored there once, we've won there once. Now we've brought the duck, so why not do it again?
So does it feel like Spurs is going to be the title decider?
Yeah, I think so. I think Spurs will have a lot to say in it. But then again, I think United might beat Arsenal.
You never know. City have done their part then. They've beaten Wolves and, of course, Erling Haaland bagging a few. 2 goals from the penalty spot and 2 other excellent goals. And when he's on fire, City are on fire generally. Thanks very much as ever to RRG Group, who are a chain of garages basically, including Toyota in Rochdale, who I'm a particularly fan of. So thanks very much for them for their support. Thanks very much to Timpson. Sir John Timpson at the top of the tree, but James Timpson and other people in the Timpson group who support the work that I do, and also to M&M Artwork and Mirrors who are brilliant, and I have to say particularly also to motoringoffencelawyers.com. So if you're involved in any sort of an incident and you need some support from the solicitors on your side, contact them. Kenway Miller, thanks very much to them. So all the people that support me, including all the people who contribute, thank you. And of course, the next one is down at Fulham. Early start for me. In the meantime, there'll be the audio podcast, so look out for that. Follow me on X, and then you'll see the link, or Facebook or whatever. And just remember this, it's always great to be a Blue, isn't it? Yes.